G'day guys, here we are down at Golf Central tonight with the Callaway Rogue drivers. Now this is the draw driver. Oh, that's actually alright.
Not too bad.
This is the normal. This is the normal version. That's the draw version. So we basically put these in together. We've done the Sub-Zero by itself because I felt like it deserved more of a review by itself because it is a bit of a different driver to these two.
Yeah. Well, certain players will probably look at either these two or that.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be in that sort of bracket. And so Ping have been doing it for quite a while now. With 3 different heads, your normal, your low spin and your draw bias head. So there's your draw bias head, there's your normal, and your LS Tech effectively is a Sub-Zero. Technology again, speed step there, bowing, everyone loves that, gaining speed. I don't know, I'm still swinging at 112, 13, 14, it's not really changing much. Ball speed's good, and for me the Epic was always really good, and whether it was jailbreak or not I don't know, but it's certainly one of the few drivers that had bigger ball speed than others. So they've just changed the way they've done the jailbreak now. Instead of it being a single rod, it's more of an hourglass and then kind of spreads out a little bit. So really and truly, they haven't really changed much, but they're certainly saving a few grams there to move it elsewhere, right? Fixed weight in the back in the normal version. Fixed weight in the heel. Colour is teal. Tealy, green, bluey. I'd rather that than the green just quietly. I think it looks quite good.
I think that's a lot subtler than the green.
Yes.
Well,
I think Rogue's almost a subtler name than Epic as well.
Yes.
You know, even though Rogue there's a lot of people on the fence about the name Rogue, as there are a lot of people on the fence with the name Epic.
Yeah, but
it's just what it is. It's a name of a golf club.
I don't think Rogue's. I think Rogue's a lot better name than Epic, but that's my opinion. I'm sure someone else will say something else. You know, maybe the next one might be the Richo Rogue.
The Richo Rogue. They've changed the face as well. They've got a new X face, and that's just variable face thickness. And when you mishit it, basically that's what all the companies are trying to do. Is when you do mishit it keeps ball speeds up across the face. Now, biggest difference here, this is effectively the replacement for the XR, the normal version. The draw version is basically the replacement for the Fusion. These two heads to look down at don't look too different. Like for me, they don't look too different. They're both stretched back a very long way. Sub-Zero looks basically identical to the Epic Sub-Zero, the Rogue Sub-Zero. So effectively the same drive, a little bit different. These are stretched back a little bit.
Yeah, they are a little bit.
No sliding track like the Epic, because again, you're either going to be somebody who's going to be, the normal version is slightly draw bias, I feel. And then you got your draw bias, which is definitely draw bias.
Yeah, look, I'm sure when I first started on this show, this is the one that I would have needed.
Of course.
But I feel now
I'm going to hit this.
That it actually wants to draw it a bit too much. A bit like the Fusion wanted to do. So I felt the Fusion wanted to draw it a bit too much as I was striking the ball better.
Yeah, as you were swinging better.
This is probably the version I would go for.
Well, you hit it pretty good.
Yeah, I reckon this is the version I'd go for, because it gives me a little bit more loft rather than the Sub-Zero version.
See, that's my issue.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, and I feel the same, that it wants to go left. Like when we were at Yarra, I hit it once, and I think I hit the Yarra River. So, and you know, the unfortunate thing was I'd set up for a draw.
Yes.
So, and then of course it drew even more. But I feel that this gives me a little bit more loft than little bit more height, sorry, than
I need to cut the ring. I need to feel like I cut the ring out of
it. So we've hit a few shots with this, and I hit one dead straight. And the one I hit dead straight was by setting up for a fade.
Yeah, of course it was.
So when I set up for a fade, and basically what I thought was going to fade went dead straight. So
correct.
If you're going to set up like that all the time, it's all right. But this version here is, like I said, probably money, because get a bit more.
From a numbers point of view, still spins quite low actually. That's you know, and even the Ping stuff is the same. Even the Max, so the Ping G400 Max, for the bigger head and highest MOI, it still does spin pretty low. So the companies are doing a good job at getting MOI up, but then also keeping spin to a minimum. I mean, certainly these are no Sub-Zero in regards to numbers, because I find the Sub-Zero probably one of the lowest spinning things out there for me.
Yeah. I don't mind.
No, I mean, and that's what he said in the Sub-Zero.
Like I said, you know, we did hit him on the course, and that was certainly completely different.
Yeah.
But now, having hit him a few times,
Yeah.
I think there's some other drivers I feel that I get a bit more consistency out of than the Callaway ones, but mate, still not a bad drive.
No, well, again,
I don't mind, no.
No, none of the companies make garbage, basically. None of the companies do. Sergio used the Sub-Zero, and it was straight away one win from one win. It's one start from a win. So, feels better than Epic. That's the best part about it for me. Especially the Sub-Zero, it doesn't look any different to the Epic.
I think the ball coming off the face has gone. The feeling has gone back to some of the older ones.
Well, it's
like
gone
I
better.
had
It's
the
gone so much
Callaway 3 wood,
Yeah.
the X2 Hot. The fairway woods and the drivers are feeling more like that face. They feel that little bit more softer to me. And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I think it's well, it's an improvement on the Epic.
It's definitely an improvement by name, by feel.
Yeah, look, the colours as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the colours are a lot more subtle. It was a bit
But
like...
it's not replacing Epic, mate.
No, I realise that. But if I was to go a Callaway driver, I would probably lean towards this.
Yeah.
I think it's...
You know, it's solid. And that's the whole, guys. You really got to go out and get fit. These heads are definitely stretched back in a little bit more in the normal version, the draw version.
Yeah.
So go check them out. If you're somebody who hits a draw, potentially not the neutral or this, maybe the Sub-Zero could be yours, you need to test it out, muck around with some shafts and different heads and
yeah,
kind of go
without a doubt, yeah. Certainly if you'd want to try this one and the draw bias one, because like I said, you might find that it might overdraw depending on, you know, how you hit the ball. But certainly if you're very much struggling with a slice,
Yep.
yeah, that's
It definitely moves left.
It definitely wants to go left.
Very easy. But guys, thanks for checking out the video. Really, really good. Certainly an upgrade in regards to feel, name, and the colour.
Yeah.
Sound as well. So go check it out if you've got an Epic, but it's certainly not. You're certainly not going to gain much by just switching from the Epic to this.
And do you know what? If you haven't bought a driver for quite a few years,
yes,
there is
lots.
a lot on the. There's a lot of great drivers on the market, and these companies. That's really what they're looking at. Is some people that haven't bought a driver, so they don't have an M1, they don't have a Epic driver. They've actually got an older driver than that. Go out and hit some of these new drivers, and you'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
Like how.
Huge change.
Like,
huge change.
Yeah, so if you got wooden-headed club, get out and get one of these, I'll tell you.
Exactly.
Well, not necessarily one of these, but something.
Something new.
Yeah. But get out, give them a whirl, see how they go, put them up against your driver.
Yeah. It's the whole point. Get fit.
Yep.
And that's the whole point.
Go to a demo day.
Yeah, just have a hit.
Yeah, have a hit.
It.
And make up your own mind.
That's right. Not just us as our personal opinions. It feels better than Epic, but you might think opposite.
You go and have a
Actually,
hit.
just saying that, Ian said that he's got the Epic, and he goes, he loves the feel of the Epic. He hates the feel of, say, a Titleist, and I've gone, I'd rather feel of the Titleist, and that's just the way it is.
Mate,
it's all different.
Of course it is. It's that sort of softer, spongier feel coming off the clubs. But, you know, some people like that harder sort of feel, but...
Personal preference.
That's it.
We've been rambling. Guys, thank you very much for checking out the video. Go check out the Rogue when it's around. Go get fit, have a bit of a hit. The Draw, the Normal, and the Sub-Zero. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.
Beautiful.